Hello, happy Saturday. Welcome back to the vlog. It is March 29th, I want to say. Yep, March 29th. And I just came back from the grocery store and Sonic. So I figured I will just do a quick haul of what I got. And then I'm doing nothing today. I'm going to sit on the couch and watch TV and some movies. So not much to show you, but I'll cook tomorrow. So maybe I'll film that. But let's get into the haul and what I got. Okay, we'll start with the grocery store so that way I can like unpack my groceries and then put things away. So first thing I got is arugula. I used to make a lot of really good sandwiches when I used to live in Seattle, and I don't make sandwiches anymore. And I was like, I kind of want a good sandwich. So I got some ingredients to make a good sandwich, which arugula is a good ingredient. I also got some bread. I got a half a loaf of this nutty oat bread from this brand called Lewis. I don't know. A loaf of bread. And tomorrow I'm gonna be making Tuscan chicken, so I got some cherry tomatoes for that. I also got a few other things for that as well. But for sandwiches, I got cold cuts, I got turkey, and I got ham. I also got a tomato for the sandwiches. I got an heirloom tomato. And then I got spinach for the Tuscan chicken. I got some Honeycrisp apples, some green grapes. I got a case of Grape Aid Spindrift. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna buy soda, but I can buy sparkling water in the flavor of grape. So I got Spindrift. And last but not least, I got potato chips. I like to just have a bag of potato chips around so that in case I ever have a dire need for something salty, I have it. But I will say, potato chips are so expensive. Like, that bag was on sale for $2.50, and that was honestly the only reason I actually bought it. Because other than that, potato chips, they're like $5. I'm like, who's spending that much money on potato chips? Okay, now I'm gonna show you what I got from Sonic. I got an Oreo Sonic Blast Mini. I got mozzarella sticks. I got fries instead of tots. I don't know why. I also don't know why I'm yelling. A supersonic cheeseburger. I'm not gonna eat all of this at once. I promise. Like, I'm not eating all of this at once. Like, I just saw things I wanted to try and I bought it, okay? So don't judge me. This is their Sonic Smasher, which I didn't know that Sonic had smash burgers. And I was like, oh, I'll give it a try. The patties aren't very smash burger patty-esque. You know, they're usually super flat, but we'll try it. Okay, I'm gonna go sit on the couch and find something to watch. I might watch Chicago PD, I don't know. I feel like I should watch a movie, but we'll see. Okay, don't mind the TV in the back. We're gonna do a cheese pull test with the mozzarella sticks. I ate one in the car and the cheese pull was insane, so we're gonna try again.
Never play with poison ivy.
Never mind. Hello, happy, what day is it? Sunday. Happy Sunday. I have been cleaning all day and like running errands and stuff, so nothing too exciting. But now I'm gonna make dinner. I'm gonna make creamy Tuscan chicken. I'm using a recipe from Muy Bien. I think that's how you say that, Muy Bien. I don't know, I've made it before and it's delicious. I will link it below in the description. And yeah, so the recipe calls for chicken, obviously, which is marinating in the fridge. I also have cherry tomatoes that I bought yesterday. And then I have some spinach that I just washed and put in the salad spinner, which if you don't have a salad spinner, get one. I have been living with that one for so long, and then I bought one recently, like not recently, like maybe like a few weeks ago at Walmart. Game changer, love her, obsessed. So yeah, okay, I'm going to start making the chicken. The first thing is to cook the chicken, and then you start on the sauce. So the chicken is just chicken breast, and then it has olive oil, Italian seasoning, salt, garlic powder, pepper, crushed red pepper, oregano, and black pepper. So that was the marinade, and I'll show you what it looks like after it's cooked, because right now it doesn't look like much. But yeah, I'll take you along on the cooking journey, and then that will be all for this weekend, which I really did not do much, so sorry. Next weekend should be more fun, hopefully. I'm supposed to go to the museum with my cousin, so that should be fun. And then I'm gonna hang out with my friend Salwa on Friday, so that should also be a good time. So, and I'm getting my hair done. Yay, always getting my hair done. So yeah, okay, let's start cooking, because it's already like 7:30. Ooh. This is my chicken, all cooked. And now I'm going to make the sauce. Okay, this is my sauce. I put zucchini in it, which the recipe does not call for. And then I'm also going to boil some broccoli and cauliflower. But it's basically spinach, cherry tomatoes, heavy cream, chicken broth, but I use beef broth because that's what I had open already. And then some cream cheese and Parmesan cheese. I will say, I put way too many cherry tomatoes because this is heavily cherry tomato flavored. But it still tastes good. And then you just add salt and pepper to taste. And then since that's like cooked down a bit, like the spinach is all cooked and everything, I'm gonna add the chicken back in. And then I will eat it with my broccoli and cauliflower, because I'm not making pasta with it. So yeah, that'll be my dinner. Okay, I did plate it, but it didn't look very pretty, so I'm just showing you the pot with the chicken in it, and then I added the broccoli and the cauliflower. It doesn't look amazing, and it's a little more watery than I wanted it to be, but still tastes good, so we'll take it. Okay, I'm gonna close the vlog off here for this weekend. I'm making overnight oats right now, so I'm gonna finish that up, take a shower, and then take myself to bed. So I hope you enjoyed this, probably like what, 5-minute clips of my weekend, and I will see you all next weekend. Bye. Hello, happy Saturday. It is, what is it? April 5th. Hi, it's April 5th. Welcome back to the vlog. Another weekend. I didn't intro this weekend, so that's what I'm doing now, but I did film some clips earlier of a beauty expo that I went to with my cousin at the Rosemont Convention Center. So I'll insert some clips of that right now. Okay, I'm going to this beauty expo with my cousin, and I just parked and I'm walking a little far if I had anything to say about it, but you know, yeah, so we're gonna go see what's up. Hopefully I can buy some makeup. I shouldn't be buying makeup, I really shouldn't, but sips tea. I also got my hair done today. We're so back with the crochet. I used to get this hairstyle all the time back when I lived in Florida. So, love. And hopefully the expo is good. We're like outside of the convention center in the lovely Rosemont, Illinois. So I'll take you along with me.
There is still 60% of the color left in the hair. So that means our clients have more longevity, we're having more hold to it. That's why I also think the clear treatment
nails so much. I love a glitter. Love a glitter.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like so smooth. Sorry, my eyes are watering.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. It is, what day is it? April 6th. Sunday, April 6th. And I'm getting ready to go to brunch in the city. Not downtown, but I'll be in Logan Square, which is still Chicago. And I have like 30 minutes to do my makeup, so we're gonna do that, and we're gonna start with brows. Guys, you know I never remember to do brows, so we're gonna start with my brows. Look at my little handy dandy mirror. That's what you guys look like. I got this from Target. It's just a mirror by Conair, and I love her. I love her. So I'm going to do my brows. Sorry, I'm blocking my entire face. I'm still figuring out how to properly, actually this is not even how I'm supposed to do this. I'm still trying to figure out how to properly do makeup and like film at the same time without fully blocking myself, but it's just a work in progress. So yeah, I'm using this e.l.f. brow laminator thing. This brush, disgusting, but she still works, so I don't care. Okay, so then I just brush them up and then I go down. I don't fill in my brows typically because I just feel like that look doesn't look great on me. I'm gonna be honest, so it is what it is. Brows done. I do have primer on. I have my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer on, but I think I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Matte Primer in my T-zone. So this is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I'm just gonna go in with my Sephora Pro Foundation 47 brush and just blend all that in. Okay, foundation is on, and then I'm gonna go in with my contour bronzer from e.l.f. I'm gonna be honest, today is not the day to be trying anything with makeup, but I am anyway. So I'm going in with bronzer, and then I'm gonna go in with blush as well. What I've been trying to do lately for makeup is like creams first, powder second. So also I was like looking for a new bronzer, and then I couldn't find one so that I liked. I feel like there are just too many that just blend in with my skin rather than actually doing anything. So also I got like bronzer everywhere. It's on the wall. Okay, whatever. Normally I don't do this, as we know. Like normally when I'm doing bronzer, I do it on my cheeks and then I blend it out and it goes away, and then I just leave it at that. But right now we're doing a little forehead action, so we're just gonna start blending it out. And this is a Real Techniques tapered cheek brush is what I'm using to blend out my bronzer, contour, whatever from e.l.f. Okay, you can see a little something. Chisel the jaw. Give that girl a jawline. Okay. Well, we're gonna go with blush here and then drag it under, and then we'll put concealer over, and then we'll do powder blush on top, is what I've been learning. But also, like, the thing with this blush specifically, like this shade, I love it. I think it's so pretty. But she does have a tendency to just kind of disappear on the face. So I'm putting a lot on. And I'm going to blend it, I think, with a sponge. So I just have a damp sponge. This is a Sonia Kashuk sponge. I believe that's how you say that, from Target. So, okay. We're just gonna blend it all out. I don't know. I'm gonna go in with this to give it a little more something. Even though this is not the shade that I wanted to be wearing, but it's fine. We move, we adjust, and we'll just, yeah, see, this is so much stronger. Obviously, because it's a brighter color, but yeah. That's my first layer of blush blended and ready to go. So now I'm gonna go in with concealer, and I'm gonna do the House Labs concealer in the shade 42 Medium Deep Neutral. I've been using this concealer a lot lately, but I think I'll also use some e.l.f. Camo Concealer. But you see, the thing about the Camo Concealer is, and the reason I haven't been using it as much as I was at one point, is that I put it on my face, I let it dry, as you should with concealer. You let it sit for a minute, and it wouldn't move. So if you looked really closely at my face, my concealer was just kind of like frozen in place, and I was kind of embarrassed by it. So I gave her a break, okay? I gave her a break. I was like, you have embarrassed me for the last time. No, but yeah, it was very, I was like, Jesus. And then we'll do like a little bit below where I put my contour. And that can be the blush today, or not the blush. That can be the concealer, and then I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer Matte Finish in the shade Cinnamon, Deep Cinnamon, and just put that like a little bit in the corner here. And then I'll also do a boop on the eyelids, because I am gonna do a little bit of eyeshadow today. Don't get excited, because it will be world's laziest eyeshadow, as it always is. So don't get your hopes up. But this is the Conceal Her, and I'm just gonna let it dry for a second, and then I will blend it out with a sponge. Also, my camera battery is halfway dead. Oh well. Okay, I haven't waited that long, but I'm impatient, so we're gonna let it out. Okay. Now we're just tapping it in. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. Also added some contour to my nose. Who is she? I don't know how to do nose contour. Like, I don't know what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. But I'm gonna blend it out with this brush. I'm unsure of that. I am unsure of that nose contour, to be honest. Okay. Now, I'm like, what do I do first? Powder or blush? Powder or blush? I'm gonna go in with some powder, and then I'll do, I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna go in, new Juvia's Place. We're gonna go in with this light shade, because this is what I originally wanted, and this is what I didn't get. So, we're just gonna, okay, that's giving me nothing. Oh God, no, this is giving me, ooh, okay. We need to calm down. There's a lot of just like, you can't tell. There's a lot of fallout. I went in with like the pink one, and I went in a little aggressively, and there was just like a little bit more fallout than I would have wanted. I'm gonna go in with this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in the shade 4 Deep. That's deep, guys. And I'm just gonna do some under eye because like the under eye will need to be brighter anyway. Now I'm gonna go in with some translucent powder from Laura Mercier, and I'm just tapping the excess off in the back of my hand, and just going in my under eye. And this is like a light color for the translucent powder. It's not like my all over shade by any means. Oh god, my battery's dying. Okay, I'm gonna go in and do a bunch of stuff and I'll come back. I made meatballs earlier and now my house smells like meatballs. Guys, we've reached the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. I tried to get some clips of me like walking around the Logan Square. So I hope those turned out well because I haven't looked at them. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching and I don't know what I'm doing next weekend. The weekend after, she might be a little bit out of town, I don't know. The weekend after, she might be out of town. So, that will also be fun. But yes, thank you for watching if you made it to the end of this vlog. I love you all millions. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, share with your friends, etc., etc. And I will catch you in my next vlog. Bye!